Me and Dub C ain't never been to a Diddy party. Yeah.
As you all know, Diddy has been arrested, and now everyone is discussing the so-called Diddy parties, which are attended by many rappers and famous people, from Jay-Z to Leonardo DiCaprio. However, there are rappers who kept a distance from Diddy. One of them is 50 Cent, who has been bullying Puffy for many years now.
African champ. Ain't no more team. What the Puffy doing? I'm gonna have a drink to forget about this.
At one concert, 50 said that he will never attend Puffy's parties because he hugs you from the front and the back at the same time.
That's why I don't be going to the Puffy parties. You from the front and the back at the same time? What are you talking about? I mean, look, if you're into that, I'm fine with it. To each his own. I'm just saying this shit, my motherfucker.
The hate from 50 started in 2010, shortly after Diddy became Rick Ross's manager, who happens to be a longtime enemy of 50. The In the Club rapper said he believes that Diddy is making money off B.I.G.'s name. I quote, "Enough is enough. Biggie's name should never have become Diddy's black card. When was the last time Diddy really was bigging up his brother, not bigging up his bank?" A little later, Diddy couldn't take it anymore. And during the BET Awards 2010 post show, he said, "Check this out. I love my people. Stop the hate, man. Congratulate. Hate is for s***ers. If you hating, you a s***er, and you're ashy and your breath stink. And you know who I'm talking to. You hating and crap." In 2012, everything led to a serious confrontation between Puffy and 50. Here's what Machine Gun Kelly, a witness to the confrontation, said.
I just remember like 50 coming up outside of Puff's trailer and being like, but Puff was inside his trailer, so he said it to somebody. He was like, "What kind of money Puff said he was getting again?" I don't know what happened. I thought it was all like funny and sarcastic, and then like 2 seconds later, man, the whole gunplay thing popped off. So.
In 2014, 50 Cent posted a photo montage on Instagram that featured a photo of Steve Stout putting his arm around Diddy, and Diddy face-to-face with Rick Ross. "I ain't saying nothing, but something ain't right, LMAO," 50 Cent said on his post. And now we come back to the year 2024. After the raid, which took place on the 25th of March, Curtis went off on trolling his longtime pal. In 2014, 50 Cent posted a photo montage on Instagram that featured a photo of Steve Stout putting his arm around Diddy, and Diddy face-to-face with Rick Ross. "I ain't saying nothing, but something ain't right, LMAO," 50 Cent said on his post. And now we come back to the year 2024. After the raid, which took place on the 25th of March, Curtis went off on trolling his longtime pal. At the beginning, he said, "Now it's not Diddy do it, it's Diddy done. They don't come like that unless they got a case." A little later, a video surfaced online showing Diddy riding around Miami on a bicycle, and 50 just couldn't ignore that. "Smile, bitch. Smile, bitch. Damn, last seen on a bike, Diddy's popped." Further, he shared footage of Puffy and Tyson's awkward appearance together on the Keenan Ivory weigh-in show in 1998. During the interview, Tyson held Diddy's hand up to show off his jewelry while saying, "It truly is about the Benjamins," referencing his classic 1997 song with Biggie, Lil' Kim, and the Lox.
It truly is about the Benjamins, as we see.
Oh yes, he's glittering.
It truly is about the Benjamins.
Well, now
When reposting the clip, however, 50 claimed that Tyson wasn't happy with the positioning of Diddy's hand and was instead moving it away from him. "Ha ha ha, look at Mike. Oh no, you're not gonna touch my ass, buddy, LOL," implying Puffy wanted to grope the champion boxer, 50 Cent wrote. After Diddy was arrested by federal authorities, 50 Cent ran to social media and even referenced the weird items found in the mogul's home, writing, "Here I am keeping good company with the Drew Barrymore show, and I don't have 1,000 bottles of lube at the house."
I told you you can't trust these. Puffy done killed Tupac, man.
50 Cent has also repeatedly said that Diddy ordered Tupac's murder, and his best friend Eminem also talked about it. In Kill Shot, he said,
"The day you put out a hit, the day Diddy admits that he put the hit out, they got Pac killed."
Joe Budden recounted how Diddy himself reacted to that.
Puff said it's in his hands, and he said, "I can say it." And that's the end of that.
Have fun with that one.
He said, there's nothing to say about it. It's in my hands.
Eminem rapped about the possibility of Diddy ordering Pac's murder in his new album, The Death of Slim Shady, in the song Fuel, arguing that he will not beef with him since Diddy can order his murder just like he did with Pac through Keefy D. Keefy D is the person who went on many YouTube channels and recounted that he was involved with Tupac's murder as he knew Diddy personally. And, according to the gangster's words, Diddy offered him $1 million for Pac's head. He was arrested last year for such bold statements. And in the same song, Fuel, M delivered the following lines, which are definitely included in the top best punchlines in hip-hop history.
P-E-R, got so many essays. Wait, he didn't just spell the word rapper and leave out a P, did he?
And so R-A-P-P-E-R, spelled without a P, spells raper or rapist, while S-A's is short for sexual assaults. Also, Eminem spoke out about Diddy in other songs on the same album. For example, in the Bad One track, he rapped about a Diddy party. And me offending you's nothing new. It's what I love to do. This is subterfuge just to screw with you. And yeah, this much is true.
Sounds like something that Puff would do at the party with Aaron Hall, cause I just love to f with you.
Also, in the Antichrist track, Marshall recalls a terrible video in which Diddy is beating up his ex-girlfriend Cassie.
She probably ran out the room with his f***ing dildo.
At the end of the day, that mother was all in the mother video still today.
With tension in the air after Big Suge's comments, Puffy said he fell back on greenlighting the situation on death row, saying it was the scariest situation of his entire life, having the power to start something.
I ran up and I asked him, and he said, "Nah, I was talking about Jermaine Dupri." And I was just like, I really put it in my head. It gave me a reason for my ego to walk away.
Next, a confrontation occurred in Atlanta between Death Row and Bad Boy Records, in which Suge Knight's friend Big Jake was killed. In an interview, Puff said that when he saw Big Jake shot, he went up to Suge, and the latter yelled at him, saying that it's his doing, while Puff was at a loss and asked him how he could have been a part of that incident when, just like Suge, he could have gotten shot. Generally speaking, and in any case, Suge was terribly angry at Puffy, and at one Death Row party, a person from Bad Boy Records showed up. Suge, together with his gangsters, beat up the guy nearly to death in hopes of finding out where Puff is. The most disturbing part of all that is that they forced him to drink urine.
He might have got a few punches, and he probably drunk about 20 shots of piss. You know what I mean? Literally.
Suge Knight is currently in prison, but this didn't prevent him from speaking out about the latest news of his long-term acquaintance, warning him that he's in danger.
I tell you what, Puffy, your life is in danger. You gotta make a decision. When you go to prison, either you're gonna be standing up or squatting, sitting down, pissing. I advise you to try to take the first one, because if you squatting on the seat, you know what that means. Oh yeah, by the way, do not do your time going by Brother Love. Brother Love is not a good code name for prison.
And when it comes to Pac, you all know how it ended. However, it is a fact that Pac hated Puffy up until his death. He dissed him a few times in his tracks, particularly on Hit 'Em Up. And in his post-mortem album, The Don Killuminati, The 7-Day Theory, in Against All Odds.
Let's be honest, you a punk or you would see me with gloves. Remember that shit you said, the vibe about me being a thug?
Diddy admitted in an interview that Hit 'Em Up still hurts to this day.
That joint was cold. We would take your turntables, you played Hit 'Em Up. You know what I'm saying? That's how cold that thing hurt to this day.
In some instances, Puffy's own artists from Bad Boy Records did not even respect him. A chair was once thrown at the label's boss. The Lox joined Bad Boy Records in 1995. However, years later, the members were ready to leave Bad Boy because their hardcore rap style fit poorly with the label's creative direction. They did everything possible to legally free themselves of the contract. But Jadakiss recounted what eventually led to the fact that Diddy finally allowed the rappers to carry on with their careers without Bad Boy.
It was probably after the argument with Diddy, when Styles threw the chair at Puff. That was probably the last straw for that.
However, even after leaving, the guys continued to have conflicts, and Jadakiss called Diddy a coward.
There's a big sign on it. I'm gonna be there.
The whole National Guard's downstairs, too. Cut it out, man. We can't talk
in this. I'm a grown-ass man, man.
You're a coward.
And I don't take nothing.
You're a thief, You're a coward. Don't say you're a thief.
Okay.
You're a
Come
thief.
to the office, man. Come to the office so we can straighten it out then.
Yo, how we just three guys you don't even mess with. You had your Ace Boom Tools publishing.
You call me whatever you
want.
won't
let his publishing
I'm
go.
at the office.
Peak cutter.
The point of that conflict revolved around the idea that the Locks wanted Diddy to share the wealth of their success and pleaded for their publishing. They claimed that Diddy owned 50% of their publishing. Diddy later told Hot 97's Angie Martinez that he owned 20% and has made $400,000 off the Locks.